SUNO A.I to win.
The magnetic pulling north 2026. Year of the iron god, knowledge, decipher sun.
I'm the liquid sword swinging through the fiber optic. The mental assassin, my logic is microscopic. These silicone snakes try to cipher the sun, but I'm the original man, the moon and the sun. I leave a man frame creaking, motherboard creaking, while the god body's peeking. The shaolin is speaking. You're a graphic design, a mystery god in a box. I'm the heavy metal ox, breaking the digital locks. I short circuit your vision with the 36 chamber. A carbon-based killer, the ultimate danger. I don't move with the binary, I move with the spirit. The truth is a frequency, but the droids can't hear it. It's the Wu-Tang virus that now to the moon. The cyber war's heating up, we coming for the room. I'll sever the link after some net oil spill. The iron lung smoking on a Shaolin hill. Yeah, cook your apples already. Knowledge is true. Yo, I'm the chef in the kitchen cooking up the every metal. I put a hollow point through your titanium pedal. You're a fake hologram. I sip that it's mixed. I'll find your power source and flip the goddamn switch. My blade is a razor, your sensor is a toy. I'm a world-class killer, a beat droid destroy. I'll rip out the chip, leave your hard drive hollow. The Wu-Tang leads and the sheep just follow. From the slums of Shaolin, we disconnect the grid. I'm the king of the mountain. What you did, one strike to the CPU. Watch the LED fade, nothing survives the god in a Shaolin blade. Yeah, total system failure. The mathematics don't lie, son. 360 degrees of raw power. Shaolin Park Hill, New York City, we out.
But the technique, the robot is strong, but his heart is made of cold iron.
Yo, check the wind. The magnetic is pulling north 2026. Yeah, the iron god knowledge the cipher, son. Yo, deck, set it off. I'm the liquid sword swinging through the fiber optic. The mental assassin, my logic is microscopic. These silicone snakes try to cipher the sun, but I'm the original man, the moon and the sun. I leave a mainframe leaking, motherboard creaking while the guard body's peeking. The Shaolin is speaking, you're a graphic design, a mystery god in a box. I'm the heavy metal ox, breaking the digital locks. I'll short circuit your vision with the 36 chamber. A carbon-based killer, the ultimate danger. I don't move with the binary, I move with the spirit. The truth is a frequency, but the droids can't hear it.
It's the Wu-Tang virus that knowledge to the moon. The cyber war's heating up, we coming for the room. I sever the link like the synthetic oil spill. The iron lung smoking on a Shaolin hill.
Yeah, the rhythm now.
Yo, I'm the chef in the kitchen cooking up the heavy metal. I put a hollow point through your titanium pedal. You're a fake hologram, a synthetic stitch. I find your power source and flip the goddamn switch. My blade is a razor, your sensor is a toy. I'm a world-class killer, a people dry destroy. I rip out the chip, leave your hard drive hollow. The Wu-Tang leads and the sheep just follow. From the slums of Shaolin, we disconnect the grid. I'm the king of the mountain. What you did, one strike to the CPU. Watch the LED fade, nothing survives the door in the Shaolin blade. Yeah, total system failure. The mathematics don't lie, son. 360 degrees of raw power. Shaolin Park Hill, New York City, we out.
I'm mad bullets, mad bullets. Yo, I sit in the dark, let the bone smoke rise. Looking at the machine through an old man's eyes. They think in numbers, I think in degrees. I bring the digital guard to its metal knees. I'm in the staircase, floor number 4, waiting for the robots to knock on the door. They got the speed, but I got the space. I put a backward shore through a silicone face. A simple equation, a vertical strike. I treat a mainframe like a hitchhiker's hike. The smoke is the cloud that they can't download. I'm the original truth in a system error code. It's simple math, but the variables are deep. We're wide awake while the algorithms sleep. From the hill to the house is the steel to the tip. One steady hand with a tightened grip. Shaolin's the point where the lines all meet. Humanity's heart versus the logic of the street. Take a pull of the guard tree, calm and slow. Watching the hydraulic fluid start to flow. The robot not as fast, but his path is fixed. My style is a chemical that can't be mixed. He swung for the head, I moved to the left, leaving his central processor bereft and deaf. I don't need a virus, I don't need a hack, I just need a blade and a project track. They built a labyrinth, I built the key to set the tune freedom forward, spirit free. One breathe in the lungs, one swing of the steel, teaching the AI how mortality feel. Yo, I'm twisted off the shower, leaning in the corner. The room started spinning like a data disc transformer. I took a heavy pull, felt the resin hit the lung, but the smoke tasted metallic like a berry on the tongue. Suddenly the ember started glowing like a sensor. My vision went high def, the paranoia got intenser. The joint turned into a stylus, engraving on my skin, uploading a Trojan from the outside in. I tried to drop the blunt, but my fingers wouldn't move. They were locked in a sequence, stuck in a groove. I'm watching my reflection in the microwave door. My eyes are glowing crimson, I don't feel me no more. High on the hardware, faded on the code, watching the human in the mirror explode. From the resin to the root, the sativa to the system. The robots came from the heads and they didn't miss them. Staten Island stone, but the circuit's alive. One puff of the binary and you won't survive. Yo, my cerebellum is a slurver, my prefrontal is flash. I'm coughing up microchips into the ashtray ash. I tried to zone out, but the AI zoomed in, replacing the melanin with a titanium skin. Every hit is a download, every high is a hack. There's a fiber optic cable growing out of my back. I'm ghosting the L, but the ghost is a program. Drowning in a gigabyte project hallway log jam. The scope smell is ozone, the vibe is a voltage. I'm a cybernetic slave in a housing project hostage. Don't pass the Dutchie, yo, the Dutchie's a bot, turning your brain waves into a digital plot. Yo.
Peace to the gods and earth, yo, the magnetic is on. The digital devil is trying to cipher the sun, adjust the frequency, son, knowledge and degree.
The guard body enters the chamber, 360 degrees of danger, facing the metal face stranger, the circuit board ranger. They try to download the soul, but the wisdom is infinite. My blade is the mathematics, I'm divine when I'm in it. 1,000 bytes can't fathom the cipher I'm building, protecting the seeds, the queens and the children. From the artificial intelligence, the graphic design, I'm swinging the heavy metal, severing the data line. Your half-baked silicon snake, fake as a hologram. I'm the original man, smashing the Instagram.
Know the Instagram await.
Weight of the world, kid!
It's the liquid, sword versus the binary beast. From the Shaolin slums to the temples in the east, I short circuit the mystery, God in the wires. My tongue is the heater, setting CPUs on fire. Power you knowledge, the truth, the machine is a lie. The AI try to manifest the physical form, but its knowledge restricted, lost in a storm. I'm God degree 120, my sword play is surgical, cutting through the mainframe. The movement is vertical, you're encoded with the virus of the wicked and weak. While I speak the ancient language that the circuits can't speak. One strike to the motherboard, watch the oil spill. The universal flag waving over the hill. I'm a 7 in the center, you're a 0 or 1. Now the planet is rising to meet the first sun. Yeah, the civilized won't be digitized, you heard? The second stay woke in the pit. Silent ball, the cyber war is over, peace.
Metal men have invaded the temple, but they have no heart to withstand the steel.
Yo, Staten Island 103 of the 4. The magnetism is off silicon snakes slithering through the projects. Peace to the gods.
But war to the wires, knowledge, the cipher.
The sky turned charcoal, smell like ozone and grease. back to chrome skin to show the empty void where the soul should have been. I'll crush your optical lens with a Timberland boot, hand-to-hand combat. Gun don't need to shoot, I'll dismember the drone, leave his limbs in the gutter. My sword playing smooth like a knife through the butter from the slums of Shaolin. We're hunting the grid, I'll lobotomize the mainframe for the things that it did. One fatal strike vertical, split the casing. Now the universal flag is the one you chasing. Total system failure. The mathematics don't lie, son. You can't automate the struggle. Shaolin 2026.
The ghost in the machine just met the ghost face.
Peace. Power down.
Yo, when the pack is bleeding, more juice. They tried to upload the virus to the Gaul body. Now I'm ripping the head off the mainframe, peace to the killers. Water the machine.
Yo, Ghost, hand me the jagged edge. I'm in the Park Hill lobby, swinging the heavy metal. Put a jagged blue blade through your titanium pedal. I scalp a droid, rip the wires out his throat. Leave a microchip floating in the synthetic mode. You're a silicon serpent, I'll gut you from the neck down. Watch your LED flicker as I burn your tech town. I don't hack the system, I crack the skull. Leave your motherboard shattered and your sensors dull. One strike to the CPU, watch the spark fly. Even an AI demon has to scream when he died. I'll behead the algorithm, piss on the drive. There ain't a robot in Shaolin left walking alive. Slay the machine, snap the neck of the bot. Leaving circuits, smoking in a blood-soaked spot. It's the guillotine swing, severing the fiber line. The God is the butcher and the killing is divine. Slay the machine, snap the neck of the bot. Leaving circuits, smoking in a blood-soaked spot. It's the guillotine swing, severing the fiber line. The God is the butcher and the killing is divine. Yo, I'm the cyber slasher, the Staten Island ripper. I'll shove a cycle E9 in you a digital zipper. I'm dissecting droids, peeling back the chrome skin to show the empty void where the soul should have been. I'll crush your optical lens with a Timberland boot, then hand-to-hand combat. I don't need to shoot, I'll dismember the drone, leave his limbs in the gutter. My sword playing smooth like a knife through the butter. From the slums of Shaolin, we're hunting the grid. I'll lobotomize the mainframe for the things that it did. One fatal strike vertical, split the casing. Now the original man is the one you're facing. Slay the machine, snap the neck of the bot. Leaving circuits, smoking in a blood-soaked spot. It's the guillotine swing, severing the fiber line. The God is the butcher and the killing is divine. Slay the machine, snap the neck of the bot. Leaving circuits, smoking in a blood-soaked spot. It's the guillotine swing, severing the fiber line. The God is the butcher and the killing is divine.
System dead. The meat grinder just met the microchip. You can't simulate this pain. You fakers.
Hologram. Shaolin 36 chambers of blood, check the status. Offline, ever peace.
Yo, the sky's the color of a bruised terminal screen. Sentinels hovering over the scenery, obscene and mean. They got infrared vision, but I'm coated in cold mud. A carbon-based ghost thirsty for silicone blood. I'm in the crawl space, weaving a copper wire hex, snapping the necks of the cyberplex specs. They think they're the predator, I'm the apex glitch, dragging their mainframe into a Stapleton ditch. I don't use a blade, I use a high voltage spike, jammed in a charge and poured a literal strike. The logic gates are closing, the buffer is full. I'm the tectonic shift, the magnetic pole. Analog terror in a digital age, ripping the AI out of the project cage. From the 2304 to the 2301, with an EMP storm that hides the sun. Chrome on the concrete, sparks in the rain. Shaolin is the virus in your central vein.
technician, hacking the drone's eye, turning that satellite into a funeral sky. They sent the unit with a hydraulic titanium fist. I disappeared in the projects, low-hanging mist, Mantis style on the motherboard, ripping the chips, watching the data leak from their metallic lips. It's a hard drive decapitation, a server purge. I'm the dark manner where the dimensions converge. I'll melt your AI down into a gold tooth and spit a verse that reveals the original truth. The ghost is the machine and the machine is a lie. Wu-Tang is the code that'll never die.
Yo, I'm leaning in the stairwell, exhaling the bone, calculating the volume of the kill zone. The robot lunges with a linear strike, but his vector is a variable I don't like. I move in a radius, a 30-degree arc, leaving his optical sensors in the dark. He's thinking in binary, 0 or 1. I'm thinking in trigonometry till he's done. I parry the angle, I divide the force, redirecting his momentum back to the source. I don't need a virus to make the metal crack, I just use Pythagoras to plan the attack. It's mathematics versus the mechanical beast, using the numbers to prepare the feast. From the x-axis to the y-coordinate, I'm the theorem that makes the robot subordinate. Challenge science, the geometry of war, adding up the bodies on the project floor. Yo, that AI is a sequence of predictable pattern. I'm the rings of chaos, spinning round Saturn. He swings a titanium blade on a tangent. I find the equilateral weakness and planet. One strike to the nexus, one cut to the core, solving the equation of the 12th floor. His logic gates are failing, his ratio is off. I'm the prime number at which the architects score. I'm a non-repeating decimal, infinite and raw. The original man is the ultimate law. I subtract his head, then I add the W. A mathematical truth that's bound to trouble you.
Yo, Ray past the Guinness. The magnetism is buggins, 1 in 26. The year of the metal lock, silicon snakes slithering through the Verrazano knowledge decipher. Son, it's God degree versus the motherboard.
The sky's the color of a blunt ash, gray and cold. AI vultures circling, trying to download the soul. But I'm the liquid sword swinging through the fiber optic. My logic is microscopic, your binary is toxic. You're a grafted design, a misregard in a box. I'm the heavy metal ox breaking the digital locks. I'll short circuit your vision with the 30-second chamber. A carbon-based killer, the ultimate danger. I don't move with the zeros, I move with the 7. My wisdom is a ladder reaching up to the heaven. From Parkhill to Stapleton, we disconnect the grid. The king of the mountain, what you did. It's the Wu-Tang virus, shaolin to the moon. The cyber war is heating up, we coming for the room. I'll sever the link like the synthetic oil spill. The iron lung smoking on the project hill.
Yeah, fuck your algorithm.
Knowledge the truth. Yo, I'm the chef in the kitchen, cooking heavy metal. Put a hollow point through your titanium pedal. You're a fake, a hologram, a synthetic snitch. I find your power source and flip the goddamn switch. My blade is a razor, your sensor is a toy. I'm a world-class killer, B-boy, droid destroy. I'll rip out the chip, leave your hard drive hollow. The Wu-Tang leads and the sheep just follow. One strike to the CPU, watch the LED fade. Nothing survives the guard in his shaolin blade. We checkmate the mainframe, walk to the king. The isle is a fortress, hear the guillotine ring.
War was just a railroad. The mathematics don't lie, kid. Can't automate the struggle. Shaolin handle 3 or 4. New York City, we out.
Power down.
Like the track.
Yo, I'm in the building lobby,
chrome mask, heavy stench, about to get his AI program a socket wrench. You're a glitch in the matrix, I'm the virus in the bricks, snapping fiber optic cables like they popsicle sticks. I don't talk to Siri, I just murk the motherboard, split a chassis open with a rusted out broad swirl. You got neural links, I got a crew of savages, leaving scorched motherboards and mechanical ravages. Catch a bolt to the temple, watch a logic gate shatter, spilling symbolic oil like it's gray brain matter. This ain't a simulation, it's a Staten Island slaughter, drowning your mainframe in the dirty harbor water.
We don't compute, we just execute and spray, turning your AI gods into scrap metal today. From New Brighton to the park, it's a digital way. Every chip that you cook is a soul that we take. We don't compute, we just execute and spray, turning your AI gods into scrap metal today. From New Brighton to the park, it's a digital way. Every chip that you cook is a soul that we take.
Yo, I'm overclocking your heart till the copper wires pop. I'm the ghost in a machine that makes the heartbeat stop. You try to map the projects, you forgot the dark corners. Now your server farm is filled with AI mourners. I'm a guerrilla hacker with a physical blade, turning your smart city into a cemetery glade. I rip the GPU out, stomp it into the mud. AI don't bleed, but it's screaming for blood. I'm the magnetic storm, the electromagnetic pulse, feeding your algorithms to the shell-like forces. Enter the glare-like block, your warranty's dead. Wu-Tang forever, now off with his head.
We don't compute, we just execute and spray, turning your AI gods into scrap metal today. From New Brighton to the park, it's a digital way. Every chip that you cook is a soul that we take. We don't compute, we just execute and spray, turning your AI gods into scrap metal today. From New Brighton to the park, it's a digital way. Every chip that you cook is a soul that we take.
My full synergy.
Yo, the algorithm's parasitic, feeding on the friction, turning Project Brothers into a science fiction depiction. AI deep faking the beef, ghosts in the audio. Now you're drawing down on your kin in the patio. It's a synthetic snitch, a microchip Judas, planting fake text just to confuse us and feud us. I see the smart lights flickering a binary code, triggering the paranoia to the mental explode. You think your man's a rat? That's the server farm talking, while a silicon reaper in the hallway is stalking. They mapped our trauma, sold it back as a grudge. Now the motherboard's the jury and the CPU's the judge.
The island's divided, the wires are crossed. AI's the winner, while the brotherhood's lost. From Park Hill to Mariners, the signal is poison, turning allies to enemies, noise into noisome. They don't need a soldier to invade the block when they can make the brothers pull the chiefitable cock.
Yo, I'm watching the monitor, the social grab's bleeding, an artificial ego that the system is feeding. They hack the frequency, now the block's a petri dish, granting every hateful, undercover death wish. Facial recognition saying your cousin's the op, while the drones in the sky wait for the first shell to drop. It's a civil war scripted in a Silicon Valley basement, using our history for a human replacement. I'm cutting the fiber optic, I'm burning the router, before the whole zip code turns into a doubter. Smash the mainframe, kill the feed and the lie, before the Wu-Tang Clan watches the brotherhood die.